Edge of Eternities is finally here, and the first deck that we are going to be kicking things off with the official release on MTG Arena is a combo deck that people have been playing a little bit over the past couple of weeks prior to the release of Edge of Eternities, and that is Temur Battlecrier combo. So we played a little bit of Edge of Eternities during early access, but as I'm sure many of you, or maybe you don't know, the early access metagame is a little bit different. It's really more about, it's not really an accurate representation of the actual metagame. It's more people just trying to do their cool broken combo. And it is very nice to showcase the new cards, but it's really hard to get a grasp on what the metagame will look like. So now that we have the official release, we can actually really get into the meat and bones of what the format is actually going to look like, which it's probably going to be a lot of Izzet and Dimir, so expect to see a lot of that in today's video. But what we are going to be playing is a slightly different take on the Temur Battlecrier combo. So you might be asking yourself, what exactly is the combo? Well, there's not really sort of an A plus B equals infinite. So the synergy here is Outcaster Trailblazer and Temur Battlecrier. Trailblazer is a card that says when it enters, you make a mana, and whenever another creature with power 4 or greater enters, you draw a card. Temur Battlecrier says, during your turn, your spells cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. So these, you'll notice a little bit of a trend here. These both shout out creatures that have 4 or more power. And with Battlecrier specifically, like let's say, for example, you can discount Outcaster Trailblazer to 1 mana. You play Outcaster Trailblazer for 1 mana because it costs 2 less. You then, when it comes into play, you make an additional mana. You've effectively cast a free spell. And depending on how many copies of Trailblazer you have in play, you're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. number of cards. And the way that you kind of keep going once you've assembled these two in play is ways to copy Outcaster Trailblazer. So Visage Bandit and Mirror Room, for all intents and purposes, mostly do the same thing. Mirror Room is 2 and a blue. That's a room. When you unlock it, you can make a token that's a copy of a creature. And then Visage Bandit, 3 and a blue, but you can plot it for 2 and a blue. And then it's a clone. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of another creature in play. So with sort of a little bit of redundancy here, you have this many ways to copy the Outcaster Trailblazer. The new card here that we're going to be focusing on is Devastating Onslaught. This is a mythic rare from Edge of Eternities. It costs 2x in a red, and you can make X tokens that are copies of target artifact or creature, and you sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. They also gain haste for whatever that's worth. So the idea is that you're utilizing this alongside these clones to continuously copying Trailblazer. And the really gross thing about Devastating Onslaught is you get the full discount on Battlecrier. So for example, let's say you have 4 4-power creatures and you only have 1 red mana left over. Well, because your Devastating Onslaught would theoretically cost 4 less to cast, you can Devastating Onslaught, tap your only red mana, and still do X equals 2, targeting your Trailblazer. That'll make 2 additional Trailblazers, you'll get 2 more mana, and then the Trailblazers will not only see each other, they'll see the other Trailblazers that were already in place. So you'll draw somewhere between 7 to 8 cards, and it gets kind of out of control. But that's kind of the idea, is that once you've assembled these 2 pieces, it's very easy to keep going because you have so many ways to copy the Trailblazer, and each time you copy the Trailblazer, you're getting a mana back to continuously keep going, drawing 4 or 5 cards in the process. Roaming Throne is also really nice in this deck. I understand there's a bit of a price tag on this card. EDH folks, shout out to EDH people. And that's why this card is $40, and I've had a lot of people come into my stream asking me if there's a way to replace this. Unfortunately, I don't really think there is, because what's nice about Roaming Throne is that not only can you choose a creature type and double up the ETBs of any creature type, including human or druid, it's also a free spell when you have Battlecrier in play, because it's a 4 colorless card that can cost up to 4 less. So it's just a 0 mana creature that lets you keep going, drawing a million cards, and helps you like not fizzle out. So I think it is really important. So Now what we've done is we've made 1,000,000 copies of Trailblazer. We have 10 of them in play. None of them have haste. What's the kill condition, you might ask? Well, it's pretty simple. You eventually find a recruiter on the last Trailblazer. Instead of making blue to play to go through your clones, you make a red mana, and then your recruiter is discounted because of the Battlecrier. You give them all haste, you attack your opponent. Very simple win condition. There is one overlord of the Boiler Villages because like there's going to be some weird instances where you can't kill them in combat. So the overlord is nice because you can Devastating Onslaught to get more copies of Trailblazer to make double red. You can then Roaming Throne on Avatar and then play the Overlord and then make a bunch of copies of the Overlord to sort of kill them outside of combat. It's probably not necessary, but it felt like a failsafe that was kind of, it's only a one of, it's a nice include because you'll notice in the games, you do frequently draw your entire deck in the combo turn. So even though it's a one of, it comes up more often than you'd think. And then just some ways to like filter out. We have some Esper Origins, which is nice because the really cool thing about Esper Origins in this deck is you actually get a sort of a double discount with Battlecrier. So if you have a couple of 4-power creatures in play and you have Origins, you can play it for 1 mana because it's discounted, and then you can also flash it back from your graveyard, additionally discounted. So you can pay 2 green to cast and to basically cast both sides of the Origins in the same turn. And then very simply, we have some Elves for acceleration and some Torches for removal spells. Another big thing here is the upgraded mana base. 4 Stomping Ground, 4 Breeding Pool. So Temur is an awesome color combination because not only do you get 2 Shocklands, both of your Shocklands cast Llanowar Elves on turn 1. So there might be some more exploration to be done with Temur decks that have Elf, maybe that are less focused on combo and more of like a ramp style strategy, but that's something to keep in mind. That's definitely something that is one thing you want to be considering when building mana bases. And then another new card here in the sideboard, it's very subtle, but this card is amazing right now. Annul is fantastic because the best deck in the format, Blue-Red Cauldron, has 8 insane targets for this, 4 Cauldron and 4 Profs. So 1 mana, counter an artifact or enchantment, very good right now. And then just kind of some graveyard hate. Stock ups are in the board against the grindy matchups. Sweepers, graveyard hate, counter spells, graveyard hate, and then disenchants. So just kind of covering a lot of bases there. The one thing that I will mention before we get started in today's video, if you're going to play this deck yourself, you have to be very careful about not decking. The really important thing about Torch is that you can sacrifice Roaming Throne before you start popping off, because if you think about it, if you have Roaming Throne on human and you make a bunch of copies of Trailblazer with Onslaught, there's a pretty good chance you might just deck yourself because this draw is not a May. So be careful about that. Without further ado, I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. Well, there's a big difference, Halfwing, because part of the reason why Throne is good is that a lot of times when you go for the combo, like on the combo turns, you're very, very tight on mana. And in the situations where you're extremely tight on mana, you would much rather have a card that costs 0 so you can keep comboing, you know? Probably just Naya. I like the green. I think the green additions were good. The Bloomvine Regent was good, and then also just having more ramp with like both Heirloom and Wagon was kind of hit or miss, honestly. I could take or leave the Wagon in that deck. All right, please don't kill my Battlecrier. Please. Oh. Well, that sure is interesting. Okay, check me out. Don't really want those. I'm gonna play around Rides In, I think. Smite isn't standard. Yeah, so is Ride's End. I mean, if they have a hard counter, they have a hard counter, but I can at least pay for Normalize. Flanker, what? What the fuck? Okay. So they're just dead? Okay, how much can I onslaught for? So it costs 2 less, which means I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So 1, 1, 2. I can do it for 3, right? I just need to leave a blue floating. I guess I don't, because I'm gonna make mana off the Trailblazer. I may or may not deck myself. Yo, can I get some clones, please? Can I please have some clones? I think we'll be okay, though. Make another green, I guess. Hit you with one of these. Do this. Okay. They didn't want to keep playing. Why? Where'd they go? This is why you want 18 clones. Yeah, maybe. I mean, the throne would have been good enough there, right? The throne would have been good enough, too. Dude, the onslaught is nice. Holy. X equals 3, by the way. That was nice. That was nice. Okay, what do we do against blue, white, I guess control, question mark? Like this stuff? Probably don't need the throne against them. Oh no, torches. Torches can go. Let's just try that. Why isn't everyone playing Bracelet? The Dominion Bracelet? 15 mana, by the way. Surely that card can't be good, right? There's no way that card's good. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's flashy as hell, but I can't imagine that thing is good. True. True. All right, Onslaught, not nearly as good, but you don't draw things to copy with it. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but we hit 20K on YouTube the other day. Actually, last night. That was huge. My streamer. My YouTuber. You love to see it. Dude, I don't need this many onslaughts. Well, creature type is Roaming Throne. Or, not Roaming Throne, this thing. Human or Druid? I'll name Druid. Wait, do I have other humans? No, it literally doesn't matter. All right, Druid. Druid. Oh, wait, Recruiter's a human. Oh, shit, you're right. Okay, I guess it does matter. You're right, you're right. What if I wanted my Roaming Throne to be a Druid, though, you know? Llanowar is also a Druid. I don't think Llanowar Elf has any enter the battlefield abilities, though. Is Arena back to 100% yet? Define 100%. I feel like somebody was saying that Limited was still closed earlier, but I would assume it's back up by now, right? Oh, shit. Huh. I can make 2 copies of Roaming Throne, which doesn't do anything, but it's better than doing nothing. Okay. This one can name Golem, and this one can name Shapeshifter. I'll trade the elf if they want to. Can I draw cards that are relevant? I'm trying, man. I'm trying my best. I paid 5 mana to deal 4 damage to Elspeth. That was worth it, right? I mean, a single Trailblazer and we are right back in. I think if we drew a Trailblazer that turn, we probably could have killed them. Okay, I'm casting the other one now. If they have Wrath, I'm just going to concede. So you would think that, but... Okay. Okay, question. What was the other card? Would, the 2-mana one. Would the 2-mana one be better here? I mean, it would still be equally as unplayable, right? Wouldn't change that much. What is the name of the 2-mana one? Molten something? Doppelgang could copy Elspeth, yeah. Yeah, Molten Duplication, that's the other one. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't attack last turn, but I don't think it matters. This game's been over for a while, right? What's the 7-mana half on Mirror Room do? Is this a Fractured Realm type of game? If a triggered ability of a permanent you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Brother, I don't need that. I already have that times 3. Alright, I'm out of here. You win. I quit. It's a good thing the ad started right towards the end of the game where nothing happened. Where I drew land number 7 and then died anyways. This hand's awesome. This hand is perfect. Okay, come on, man. Okay. Go. Not great. Not great. Many Banis with you. Okay, that kind of helps. Good news, if they ever tap out, they are dead on the spot. Problem is they're just never going to tap out, but... No, they had pressure. Now they don't have to tap out. Fuck! Surprised I'm still live? I've only been live for 4 hours, man. The stream is only not even halfway done. I maybe could have gone for it that turn. I was trying to wait till I find land 5 to hold up Negate. What are the odds they don't have a land? Because I feel like the only reason they would be casting this is if they were about to miss a land drop. Like, if they had land 5, they probably wouldn't cast this. I'm going to negate this. Oh. Okay, so here... Yeah, this is just GG then, right? Make blue. Cast this. Draw. Cast this. Copy here. Make a blue. Cast this. Don't you dare concede. Please don't concede. Actually, do I deck myself if I cast Onslaught? Okay, I think I should probably not cast Roaming Throne first. Okay, how much can I do this for? So I have 4 creatures, which means this is discounted by 4, so that's 2, x equals 3, right? I'm not casting the Throne first. I will deck if I cast the Throne first. I 100% would have decked myself if I cast the Throne first. Go, go, go! That doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. That could do it. That certainly could do it. Try that. This deck's mana is pretty good, too, because you get to play both Stomping Ground and Breeding Pool. Like, the mana is... I think the mana is better, even though the Pain Land's rotated. I think the mana is just better in this deck than it was before. I'll give you a little hello. Umbral Caller Zealot. Sack Andy over there. Yeah, the fact that both Shocklands cast Elf on turn 1 is also huge. Because we actually have like a pretty sustainable mana base. Even like we have 18 untapped green sources, and we still have more than enough like different colors to cast our cards. I need land 3, but I also need to find Trailblazer, so I guess I keep one of these. Just like jam the Battlecrier next turn, maybe. Cross our fingers. The Shock Pathway. I like that card. I think it's good. Scavenger's Talent. Okay. Let cook. Scavengers is kind of nice with the Zealot. Just being able to like consistently make a bunch of food, especially on your opponent's turn too. Do 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 do. Okay, okay. Just do this. I mean, I just need to find the Trailblazer, right? Trailblazer. I don't know if that's good. So what happens if I just make a bunch of copies of of Summon? Is that a good idea? I mean, there's only one way to find out, right? You do that sometimes. I feel like it might come up this game. I got nothing else going on, really, right? Add green, green. I mean, I think I'm doing it right now, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do it for 3. I'm doing it. Leave up red. Oh wait, Z. I do need to pay red mana for this thing. Okay, give me 3 summon Esper Meduins. Get the dig very, very deep. Actually, wait, if we just find the Trailblazer, we win right now, right? Yeah, we just win right now. Dude, that was sick. That was so good! Oh, dude, this deck is nice. I should have played this first, but... No, I want the extra card, right? Now this is better. Druid. Deck's cracked. Deck is absolutely cracked. I guess we could brick. Yeah, I should have named human, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I appear to have bricked. Huh. Shit. Well. Huh. I guess I'll cast this. deal 4 to this homie, I guess. Turn off the sack outlets for next turn. Actually, wait, have I played a land this turn? I don't think I have. If I haven't played a land, I can find a clone. I can't remember if I played a land this turn. I honestly don't remember. Okay, well, I guess we'll never know. Okay, so Sultai, or I guess just black-green food sacrifice. Because I'm down a land? Yeah, that's true. And they went first. How many Annul targets do they have? They have Scavengers, Vanity, Mephitic. Could do like the Graveyard Heat against them to turn off, what's it called? The Scavenger's Talent to an extent. I probably don't have to do a ton here. Let's just do this. I think this is good. Little Esper Origins. Someone played 3 Ancient Tomb and an Eldrazi Temple in 4 turns against me. Yeah, I mean, that's welcome to Timeless. Welcome to Timeless. I am looking forward to playing some Timeless. I do kind of enjoy like degenerate stuff like that. It's just like strip mine locks and God, dude. Strip mine locks, Ancient Tombs, Eldrazi Temples. Like, you get to play 12 Soul Lands in your deck now. That's insane. You can't even do that in Modern. In Modern, you only get to play 8. They just let you play 12 in Timeless. It's so fucked. The fact that Onslaught is a single-colored pip seems like it might have been an oversight. I mean, is it? Is that card that good? Obviously, it's good in this deck, but we're trying to abuse it. Like, we're doing something degenerate with it. I think just at face value, it's like kind of whatever, right? Seems totally fine to me. Like, it only looks powerful on this deck because we're killing them on the spot with it, right? Yeah, we just dig as deep as possible for the Battlecrier. Hey, welcome, Mole. How you doing today? Devastating Onslaught. Which I guess is not terrible, because we can just... We can use the Onslaught just as, like, 5 mana, draw 3 or something. Just make 2 copies of this. How many cards would be drawn if I made 2 copies of this? The answer is a lot, right? Oh, I also have that too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go for it, right? Cast this, make red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So X equals 3. We can also make blue, red, green, so that if we draw a Battlecrier, we can just kill them right now. Any Battlecriers? No? Shit. Well... Now what? So we can't kill them this turn. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just go green, red, blue. Plot one of these. Get a tap land into play. Send in the clowns. Although I guess attacking Mibby is bad because it lets them block with Dreadnought if they want to. I do have to discard 5 cards to hand size. We could just do this again next turn, right? It's like we're basically using these as free, like, draw 9s or whatever, which is kind of insane when you're digging for the combo, right? Even if you don't have all the pieces. We're missing lands, though? No, we're not. I think we're good on lands. I think we are more than good on lands. And honestly, I might even just kill them with the Onslaught, right? If I can Onslaught for enough, like, they might just die to that. I haven't looked. I don't know if they have the alt art. I don't know if I've ever seen the alt art for Mirror Room. Let me look at it. Mirror Room. Oh, that's kind of a sick alt art. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I'll check after this, but... If you sack a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. We do have to be a little bit careful about that, right? Because they theoretically could deck me. So... Hold on, let me think about this. I have 32 cards in deck. I actually think I'm not supposed to play the second Trailblazer first. Because I draw twice as many cards. Right? Torch the Bozo first. Do I care about the Bozo? Oh, I see what you're saying. I can torch their sack outlet to make it so they have to do it now. Okay, yeah. And then not worry about it. No, you're right. You're right. That's a good call. Because now they can't trigger the talent. So now we should be fine. So let's make red. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can go X equals 2. And then still have a land drop for the turn. I mean, surely we'll find the Battlecrier by now, right? Okay. Now the question is, can we kill them before decking? Which, it's not clear that is... blue... Oh, wait a minute. I can't kill them this turn. Because if I cast Battlecrier, I'm tapped out. Okay, that's not something I had thought about. Just Imodanes. They're at 9. Imodanes, they go block. Yeah, I guess they are just dead to Imodanes, huh? Because they go block the 6, block the 4, take 13. Yeah. True. I knew that. Smile. Onslaught is basically just like, sometimes it doesn't even cost you mana, you know? Like sometimes you just cast it, you break even on mana because you're copying the Trailblazer, and you just draw like 9 cards. It's kind of silly. Dude, I love Shocklands. I love playing with Shocklands. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Like, some people are, you know, maybe the mana is a little too good sometimes, but I like them a lot. Gremlin Tamer. I don't like that. Not a big fan of that. Chad, I'm scared. I'm a little scared. It's not really good on just Battlecrier, though, is the issue. Good card, but not really good in this spot. It's really only good on Trailblazer. And I guess the Esper, the summon. That's one thing that is kind of cool, too. I hadn't realized that, like, Onslaught copying summons, how good that was going to be. That was pretty sick. Not looking good. Not looking good. Okay. Well, I will board in cards that destroy enchantments. Cards that counter enchantments. What are we cutting? That can go... We probably can trim the second recruiter, maybe? Like, do I have to start cutting on combo pieces? Trim Espers, maybe? Yeah, one throne can go. And maybe, like, one clone? This is probably the worst clone. Let's try that. Okay, I can work with this. Is this ever a turn 2 copy elf type of game? Might be. You think never? I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it. Nah. The reason I was thinking about it is it gives me fodder for Torch, but they don't play that many X3s. Ooh, okay, I like that. I think I'm gonna hold on to that, though. There's some kind of flash creature here. Okay. I have to do it end of turn because I only have one red source. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen, but... Is it time to make a second Battlecrier? This might actually be a good spot for it, because I can go Battlecrier, make second Battlecrier, and play the throne. Which I think that's good, right? Yeah, I think I like that. And we still have the Onslaught left over. And then if they don't kill any of the Battlecriers this turn, we can Onslaught for like 10 million next turn. Not a bad turn 4. I'll say that. Not a bad turn 4. Okay. One Battlecrier down. At least we have the second one. Okay. True. True. Well, that sucks. Huh. I'll take that. That's kind of nice. Why did I speak? I mostly did it on purpose. Wait, what creature type is this? Saga Elemental. Noted for next time. We could have doubled up on the summon. Right? Is that how that works? I'm pretty sure that works. Yeah, if you name Elemental. It's good to know for next time. I think it was still right to name Human, given the information we had at the time, but something to think about, you know. It's a lot of blockers. Do you get 2 lore counters? No, you just get the ETB trigger twice, or the first chapter twice, I believe. Right? If a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, yeah, so you would just get 2 of the first chapter. You wouldn't get 2 counters, but you would get 2 instances of the first ability. I mean, honestly, I think this is a make a bunch of Espers kind of situation, right? Because... I don't hate it. They're 18. We do get to see a lot of cards if we make a bunch of Espers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's for 4. That's got to be good enough, right? Surely this has to be good enough. Not gonna counter my spell, are they? Okay, come on, man. Come on, dude. Fine. Fine. That is a bold attack. I guess not really that bold because this is dying. This is 10. Oh, if I hit a spell, they're just dead, right? Any spell kills them. Simply hit a spell. Spell? Fuck! God damn it. Shit, now what? Guess we go again. They do have priority, so they have something. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Alright, cast this. Copy Throne, I guess. This one names Human again. I think we have to leave back the Elf. Yeah, I think we gotta leave back the Elf. Oh, no, they were full controlling me. They left themselves dead on board if I had a spell. That was a full control right there. You see how they instantly passed after they exited my main phase? That was a full control right there. Any spell, man. Any spell. Alright, give me like a Trailblazer, please. Trailblazer would cook really hard here. How about Botanical Sanctum? Does that one cook hard? It's pretty good. Okay. Can I get one turn? Can I get one single turn, please? I think I just don't attack with anything, right? Yeah, I just don't attack with anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we just pass. Room unlock? No, that thing costs 7. I can't unlock shit this turn. I mean, you better have something real good this turn, buddy. You better have something real good. I could pay for Normalize. Trailblazer would get us a lot of mana. I guess that is true. Because we don't have a creature. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we don't have a creature to pair with it. It's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. So I guess we should just plot and then chump block. Yeah, I guess we could do that too. We could just go Trailblazer and then unlock the room. We do have to chump block this turn, though. Free spell, by the way. Can maybe double block the Temur. Double block with both thrones. It's It's better than chumping, right? Okay, hold. Hold. That's got to be good enough. Okay, so play around No More Lies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can do it for, I'd have to leave 3 floating, so I have 6 mana, which means I can do it for 2. Now the issue is, is there a chance we deck? Okay, I guess there's not a chance we deck. I think there realistically was a potential chance to be deck there, but that's a lot of lands, dog. I don't really want to keep this hand. I think I'm good. I do want to keep this hand. This kind of does it. It does it on, like, turn 5 with no interaction. Surely I'll get to turn 5 without killing a single one of my opponent's creatures, right? Surely? Well, it maybe does it on turn 4. If we can find more clones. But, like, this hand by itself does not necessarily do it on turn 4, you know? It needs a little bit of help. Are there any Lab Maniac effects in Standard? Not that I'm aware of. And if there is, then I don't know what it is, because I don't remember. There could be, though. Is that kill condition that we used before, the one that kills them in the cleanup step, is that still legal? What step is that from? You guys know which card I'm talking about? It's 11. No. Fuck. It turns out we didn't get the turn 4. I mean, this no, this doesn't do it. I was gonna say that hand does it, but it definitely does not. This one maybe does it. It's kind of like the same thing as the first hand, but it at least has turn 2 Battlecrier. So I would say it's a little bit better. Did I try Black-White Sack at all? Not today. I tried the Black-White Sack deck a lot during early access, but I have not tried it today yet. I wanted to try and do some stuff that we haven't tried yet. And since I already played a lot of it during early access, and basically every other content creator is doing it, like, I just want to do something else, you know? It's just like the very, very obvious deck, right? Man, I kind of want to just hardcast Bandit. I think I'm doing this. Yeah. Could have played the elf that. Could have played the elf there, maybe. But I just kind of want to get a second Battlecry into play before they, what was I going to say? Before they kill my first one, was the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can deal them 12. It's not quite 15, but I can deal them 12. Yeah, that seems bad. Hold! Well, I mean, the downside is they just go land 4 Battlefront, kill the Battlecrier with another snare or something, and that would be pretty bad. Which is, I assume, what's going to happen this turn. Oh, okay, okay. The Braided Net. So they're dead, right? Yeah, they're just dead, right? Because this can only block flyers. Easy. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, so Jeskai Synthesizer. Okay, cards that say destroy artifacts seem pretty good. Let's do that. Cards that say counter target artifact, also pretty good. This seems like not a torch matchup. And I don't think I'm going to board in Negate, although I guess Negate's good against the, what you call it? The stupid, the Battlefront. They might be heavy on, like, Pinnacle Starcade, so I'll trim an Elf. Like, maybe the second Recruiter can go. Let's try that. I'm a big Penne fan. I'm really big on Penne. Just feel like it's pretty easy to put, like, Penne in basically any other, like, Penne in any sauce, you know? It's a lot of fast lands, by the way. YouTube, if you're watching this and you can hear the sound of my voice, let me know in the comment section down below. What is your preferred pasta shape? Rigatoni's not a bad shout out. I'll give you that. I only eat things that fight back. Trying to think of like I'm trying to come up with a reason that pasta would fight back. I guess it probably would never do that though, right? Bowtie enjoyer. I mean, tortellini is like the goat, but obviously it depends on what's in the tortellini, right? Like you can have really bad tortellini, but good tortellini is really good. You know, I'll give you that. Tortellini filled with goat. I mean, I guess. I've never had goat before. I've heard people say that it's good, but I've never had it myself. I'm missing out. No, I've heard really good things about it. I've just never had it myself. Do we win next turn? Very easily. Unless they have a counterspell. Which it kind of feels like they probably do. Never mind. They actually don't have a counterspell. Simulacrum Synthesizer. You see, that would be really good if they had another turn. But unfortunately for them, there is no other turn. It just doesn't matter, right? Green, sure. Battlecrier. Draw. Draw. Question is, can I deck myself? The answer is yes, pretty easily, right? Should I cast the throne? There's no way I should cast the throne first, right? I'm not doing that. Okay, so this is discounted by 4, which means it's 2 up front and then 1, so it's 3. I'm not casting throne, chat. I'm not doing it. I'm not trying to deck myself. This might even deck myself to begin with. I don't know how many cards I'm drawing here. But to be honest with you, yo, can we stop? Can we please stop drawing cards? Yo, chill. Blue. Blue. Red. Okay, we're on 24. And I do not have the recruiter yet. So we go again. This is going to be a draw 7, right? I mean, they're just dead if we find the recruiter, right? But we do have to find it eventually. Okay, blue. Yes, this. We're on 18. I think I should be able to clone one more time and see my entire deck, I think, right? I have 11 in deck. 3, 6, 7, 8. So the next Trailblazer draws 9. So I can see everything but the bottom 2 cards. Oh wait, I can Esper Origins first, right? To guarantee that I see my entire deck. Right? Yeah. This is just better. Okay, well that's easy. And then we go here. Yeah, because I would have drawn exactly my entire deck if I did that. That's a good point. Heritage Rec can draw the final card too. Yeah. Imodanes. Where'd you go? There you are. Imodanes. Pew, pew, pew. Nah, there's no Lab Maiden standard. 2 left in deck. See, I told you, I would have decked if I cast the throne. There's a reason I didn't cast the throne, my guy. Come on, man. Going to take a mulligan. This hand does not do it. I repeat, this hand does... No, this hand doesn't do it either. Bro, this is the exact same hand as my 7. This is literally the first hand. Instead of mulligan, did I accidentally click unmulligan? Alright, I mean, yeah, I'll keep this. I'm not happy about it, but... Isn't duplication better than mirror? I mean, as far as the clone half, technically yes, but, like, there is definitely some spots where you want to get to the 7 mana, the room. And on the combo turns, there's no difference between 2 and 3 mana. So for the most part, it's basically the same. Also, that's not even necessarily true, because with Mirror Room, you can actually just, like, you get to keep the copy of the thing in play. So sometimes you want to go, like, Elf into Battlecrier, and then Mirror Room to copy Battlecrier to just get a permanent copy of Battlecrier in play. So I would say in basically every instance, the Mirror Room is just a little bit better. Okay, I don't think we're winning this one. Seems like we're almost assuredly not winning this game. The sacrifice deck is good, huh? I even have any outs? It's not that. It is most certainly not that. Okay. Well... do that. I don't think Fire Magic is good, or I don't think the Graveyard Hate's good against them. They probably don't have a lot of artifacts or enchantments either, so let's just do, like, this. Maybe if their internet plug gets pulled. The sand does it if we can find a red source. I'm gonna keep it. It's a bit ambitious, but... Alright, I don't know about you guys, but I need a playlist change. It's enough D&B for me. Tragic Trajectory. Can I get some red mana, please? Okay, that qualifies, let me tell you. That certainly qualifies. So they're dead next turn, I think? Pretty sure. It's not deterministic, though, right? It's not quite deterministic. I need to find, like, one more clone, basically. So I think I make... Oh, wait. No. Is the Recruiter just lethal? So if I go Throne Name Human with a red floating, and I go double Recruiter, I have 5 attackers. They have 1 blocker. These are all 6 power. This would be 6 power. They block a 6. Oh, it is lethal. Yeah. So I make a red. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Cast this. Name Human. Still get the double up on the Trailblazer. I mean, I guess I could find a clone to keep going, but I don't need it, right? Let me go here, cast this. And this should be good enough. Because they block a 6 and take 22. Oh, I could have also just played another Throne for free. Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is enough anyways, right? So it doesn't matter, but... Yeah, I could have played a Throne for free, too. Actually, streamer, it appears that you have removed your opponent from the game, but that is the incorrect lethal. I repeat, that is the incorrect lethal. I am no longer going to be subscribed to your channel because you have failed to kill your opponent correctly. Words are hard. You know what hard? You know what word is not hard? Prime. Any primers? The sand is missing red, but Origins clears trust. Origins carries every time. Nesting bot. Opponent is a bot confirmed. Confirmed bot. You used your Mockingjay voice, but your words were correct. Yeah, that is fair. It might have been a little confusing. Ooh, the planet. Planets collide. Oh, man. I really want this. I can't keep it, though, right? Yeah, there's no way I can keep it. If they didn't rudely kill my first Llanowar Elf, then I could have kept it. Why play the planet if you're not going to use it? Okay, red source acquired. Should be fire magic here. We can main phase fire magic and then play the elf. I kind of like that, actually. I mean, it just doesn't accomplish anything. They get to keep they get to get tokens from these two. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I have to cast the fire magic before I play the elf, so I just kind of have to do it, right? There's no way this card's playable, right? By the way, I can't be the only one. There's no chance. 0 chance. It seems so bad. What the hell? What did I just launch? I think I accidentally launched MTGO. Oh no, chat, hide your eyes. Hide your eyes. Go, hide your eyes. Quick. You didn't see anything. That was an accident. Oops. You saw nothing. You definitely didn't see MTGO, I'll tell you that much. It burns! This seems bad. Although I think they're dead if I draw Trailblazer. It's not Trailblazer. Want to be throw the land? Because it came into play tapped. I couldn't afford to keep a tap land there. Alright, what's the play here? I feel like it is Trailblazer and then copy the summon. We do have to shock to do that though, right? I think I'm going to copy the summon over the Battlecrier. We could have also unlocked the Fractured Realm there, but I'm just going to copy the summon. Okay. Hold back to block, I guess. Well, we had a Trailblazer, but I had to put it in the graveyard when I was digging for lands. I had one earlier, but at the time when I saw the Trailblazer initially, I didn't have a third land, so I had to graveyard it at that time. Yeah, I wonder. Wait, what? Was their hand that bad? Were they even in that bad of a spot? I mean, I guess they were, right? Like level 3, these get trample. Yeah, I guess maybe they were just dead. Yeah, all right. I guess they were just dead, huh? Like I know it's kind of an expensive card, but just being a card that you can cast for free, basically, the turns that you're going off with the combo, it is pretty. Like, there's really nothing. There's nothing like it. It's very unique. I guess you could try the Vestige instead, but what did I eat? I made, for meal prep this week, I made a pesto cream chicken pasta bake with broccoli, and it was fucking phenomenal. That shit was good. I usually try to do meal prep on Sunday, and that's why I take Sundays off. So we just need to find the Battlecrier. Battlecrier GG. Have I tried pesto without chicken? Why would I do that? That sounds like only something a crazy person would do. $15, huh? Unfortunately, we have not found the Battlecrier yet, so I think we gotta do this. Yeah, I mean, I found myself just, like, getting DoorDash way too often, and I was like, fuck this, dude, I gotta start meal prepping again. Because I was good, I was doing it for a while, but then I stopped doing it. And I've been doing it for the past couple of months now. Eight life, huh? That is not a lot of life. Well, the good news is that I'm not dead on board. For sure. And we gotta do some shit now. Can I kill them if I Onslaught? Onslaught, like, assuming they have nothing, right? They obviously have a kill spell, but let's assume this is not a kill spell. Onslaught for 2, make 2 mana, draw Battlecrier, play land, play Battlecrier, then I'm out of stuff to do, so I can't even kill them if I do that. So it's Mastermind Trust. That card's not even legal. That card, I repeat, that card is illegal. Not eligible for play. Okay, it's not a kill spell. That's good. Do this. I mean, we have to pass here. What is their card in hand if it's not a kill spell? In 5.5 hours, this is only the second time I've played against Dimir. They should tap the elf here, actually, I think. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. It sucks because I have to trade with the Trailblazer. Right? Like, if I just chump the Reef, this would be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I have to do this. No! I needed that! Alright, Trailblazer kills. Trailblazer? Alright, no, I said Trailblazer, but I didn't mean Trailblazer. I meant Battlecrier, not Trailblazer. God damn it, I misspoke. Yeah, that one's on me. I can't blame anybody but myself for that one. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here because even I can Onslaught for 2, but if I Onslaught for 2, even if I find the Battlecrier and an untapped land, I'm out of mana. I guess... No, Trailblazer wouldn't do it either, right? Trailblazer is still short. Do this. Can Onslaught for 1. Yeah, it's just not good enough. Right? Onslaught for 1. This doesn't do anything. Dude, that's like... That was actually kind of close if I had 1 more mana. But I guess they have this to block, so it didn't matter. Yeah, I had no way out of that. You would have gotten mana from the double, though? That's correct. So, okay, here's what happens, right? I tap my 5 mana, I Onslaught for 2. I get 2 Trailblazers, which then gives me 2 mana left over. Even if I then draw an untapped land, I have 2 mana floating, and I rip a land, say I get, like, godlike lucky, draw land, draw Trailblazer. 2 mana floating, land, Trailblazer, I now have no mana floating. So even if I Onslaught for 2 and rip perfects, I still can't kill them that turn. Go Fire Magic. I mean, there's really nothing else that's good against them besides Fire Magic. I think I did something like this last time. Let's try that. I don't know, should I be boarding in stock up against them? And just try and play, like, more of a longer game? Maybe. Could, like, cut down on Llanowar Elves, perhaps. The sand's not terrible. The sand kind of plays. Especially if we can find a Trailblazer to plot on turn 3. Yeah, this would be a good Sirach matchup if we had in the sideboard. I'm gonna be honest with you. Totally forgot that card was legal. Shout out to Lazav. Wait, exile target card from a graveyard? Dude. That's fucked up. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? It's okay, they never have a kill spell here. People used to play Lazav in like the old Esper format, like before like Innistrad and Capenna rotated. It was a good card back then. Huh? If this was their plan, why wouldn't they just Flood Pit's main phase, attack, and eat the Origins? What? I'm confused. Chat, I'm confused. I am confused. You wouldn't understand. I mean, you're correct. I wouldn't understand. Because I'm saying I don't understand. That's part of why I'm asking, you know?
Don't worry, Pom-Pom-Chan. I've got this.
Bro, stop stunning my shit. Take a break, will ya? Stop stunning my shit. Alright, check this out. Check this out. I think I'm just gonna get more more summons. Yeah, I'm just gonna chain summons at this point. We're just kind of popping off. Yeah, how do they just beat a chain of summons? All right, that was good. Is that like not a pivotal character in the series? Like, what is the Esper Origins Esper doing? Like, what's the backstory in terms of like Final Fantasy lore? Yeah, why are they not legendary though? Shouldn't they be? I know that none of them are, but I feel like it feels like they should be now. It's the father of the main character from 6. I mean, that sounds to me like it's something that should be legendary now. That sounds like an important character. Is literally Terra's father. Oh, okay. I mean, if Terra's legendary, why can't her father be legendary? Is there some family drama that I'm missing?
Your tech is way.
Doo 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 doo.
Now I know your weakness.
All right, what the hell are we doing this turn? Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm killing Kaido. You guys want to kill Kaido? One, two, three, four. Oh, wait. I honestly forgot this was going to come into play on Tapped. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, right? Kind of works out the same. I guess I couldn't have really done anything different, but I forgot it was going to come into play tapped. Untapped. Wagner. What you got for me, Wagner? Surely killing Trailblazer now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I guess I'll do this. I'm just going to cast that shit twice. Keep Trailblazer. Dude, this song slaps. Was this your song request, 26 Lands? This song slaps. Cecil! Cecil. 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 Dude, you gotta tap the elves, man. I guess I should just be doing it myself, but... Alright, fine. Make blue mana. Copy. Make red. 1, 2, 3. So if I go Recruiter, attack with everything, they trade for one of these, take 2 from Cecil, go to 14. They take 8, go to 6. That feels bad, right? I think. How was Mardu Dragons? It was all right. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know like what the appropriate version of dragons should be, but I think there is a good dragons deck out there because like just the curve of Nova Hellkite into, or sorry, the curve of Sarkhan into Nova Hellkite was just really sick. So I don't know exactly what the color combination should be. If you should be 2 colors, if you should be 3 colors, like Rakdos, Gruul, Mardu, Naya, but the Sarkhan plus Hellkite is really good. Oh. Okay. Update, Monka. Monka update. That is a Monka update. I guess we'll update after this match. If you insist, Arena. Yeah, they're not shuffling away the Trailblazer. Question is, do we go for the Onslaught this turn? I feel like we can't, right? And I'm kind of cooked if they have a kill spell anyways. This could at least potentially bait out the kill spell. I mean, not really. Because if they use the kill spell here, then I just, you know, what am I copying? Oh, okay. I like that. That's good news. So that means they don't have a kill spell in hand. Blue... Red? Hmm... Am I supposed to go Mirror Room here? I think so. Because that leaves me with 2 mana floating. Onslaught for 2. Onslaught for 2 doesn't kill them, though. I think it's better to Mirror Room this turn. Get pay for Phantom Interference if that's what they have. Oh, shit. This triggers... Oh, my God. This doubles up all... Oh, I didn't know this doubled up every single trigger. I thought it was only creatures. Holy. Wait, we might deck ourselves this turn. I didn't really think this through. Chat, we might deck ourselves. Surely that wouldn't happen, right? Can we get a library count? 37? We'll be fine. Okay. Shit. I mean, I wish we could check Untapped to see where our record is, but we have not done a lot of losing with this deck, huh?